Good morning. I was thinking about why, as humans, we're so afraid of other people. I think about early times when, like in Mesopotamia, people would pull up next to the river and they'd live there. And they protected their food, they protected the water. They were terrified of other people, people they didn't know, coming and taking this from them. So I think this is something that's really ingrained in us, that we're afraid people are going to take things from us. So if we give something away to the poor, then it's going to take away from us. I remember once we had a young lady that worked with my mom and our family for many years, and she was African American, and I grew up with that and just loved her like another person. And that sounds kind of bad. um, but what I'm trying to say is her black skin didn't really bother me or upset me or I knew it was different, but it was okay. And we loved her, and she took care of us when my mom wasn't there. So, she was part of our family. And I remember when I was in college, I came home to visit, and she needed to go back to LA where I was living. And so I gave her a ride. And on the way, we stopped at a restaurant that I was familiar with. We used to stop there all the time when we'd go on vacations, and I liked the sandwiches, and the people were really nice. But on this occasion, I went in and we sat down. No one would wait on us. It was People just ignored us. They walked by, and the waitress wouldn't help us. And finally, she came over and took our order. And when she came back, she just threw the food on the table. I was so upset. At my age now, I would have said something, but at the time, I was so embarrassed for my friend, and I was so upset about the way she acted. And what I felt in addition to that was how awful for these people to live like this all the time. Can you imagine? Um, you're always being treated with hostility. You never treated nicely. You're always being treated as different. You have to work 10 times harder than any Caucasian person to get a job or to get your needs met or to make a living. And I just felt so bad for her, and I wish now I had said something to her about how badly I felt, because she was like a second mother to me, and I loved her very much. So I guess I don't have an answer today. All I really want is for you to think about that and think about how difficult it is for people of non-white people who are not of this culture or religion, like Christian religion. Why are we so afraid of other people? All religions, with the exception of few people within them, are looking to find a relationship with God, to have a deeper relationship with God in their lives. And we're all the same. I keep saying that. But I know at times it's really hard to see that we are all the same. We all want to have a relationship with God. We're all afraid of dying. We all want to have a family and raise kids and make a living, have health care. I think it's pretty simple when you think about it in those terms, that we're all the same. And if we helped each other, then we wouldn't have to be afraid of the other. We wouldn't have to be afraid that someone was going to take from us. As long as we helped each other and shared, there wouldn't be any reason to. So I hope you have a good day. Those are my thoughts for today. I love you all, and just recognize, if you can, that you're just like anyone else, and anyone else is just like you. And that's a good thing, because God made all of us, each one of us. All right, have a good day. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.